Well, good evening. You guys are kind of getting a different view on things right now, behind the scenes a little bit, um, playing around with different cameras. And what's up, Tanya? Kind of what I see that you guys don't see when I'm streaming. Addie and I have been working really hard on getting things together in here and getting things prepared for tomorrow night, but there's kind of a sneak peek of what I see in my unstable camera that's shaky when I move it, but hey, here I am. Welcome, guys. How's everybody doing tonight? Hope everybody's having a good day. Everybody participated in their recovery or is participating tonight in their recovery. Tomorrow night, Addie and I, we're doing the Q&A. I'm going to plug it now before I forget instead of doing it at the end when I usually always forget. But we're going to do our Q&A tomorrow night live, 8 o'clock. If you guys haven't already sent some questions to ask us before the show, please message us on the website. Send us a message on Messenger or WhatsApp. If you're a personal friend, send it to me personally. Just get them to us. We've already had a few. We appreciate it. If you don't, then just shoot them to us in text live. But that's going to be tomorrow night right here and on YouTube at 8 p.m. Topic tonight, I kind of based it off of the JFT, and the JFT self-titled Who's Really Getting Better? For those that work Narcotics Anonymous as their 12-step fellowship. That's what I'm basing it off of. If you guys want to follow along, just type in JFT on your phone or on your computer. Welcome, Heather. And it'll come right up. But it talks about our stinking thinking, which is where I came up with my beautiful face and the big turd next to it as the intro. That, and I like talking about poop anyway, so Addie was waiting for it. She said, welcome to her life. But yeah, that's where we're at. So I'm going to bring up the JFT. Read along with me, guys. If you want to comment and chat, please do. Please share the stream out. The more we share, the more we help, the more we reach. It says, who's really getting better? Are we getting better? Get my mouse over to the right screen. So on page 122, says, we can also use the steps to improve our attitudes. Wow. I mean, if we work steps, we might get a little better and our attitudes might get better. It says our best thinking got us in trouble. We recognize the need for change. Our stinking thinking, our thought process. In the basic text, guys, if you're in NA, page 55, it says, when new in recovery, most of us had at least one person we just couldn't stand. I don't know about you guys, but there's been a lot of people that I just can't stand. We thought that person was the rudest, most obnoxious person in the program. We knew that there was something that we could do, some principle of recovery we could practice to get over the way we felt about this person. But what is it? What was it? What do we do? You know, what do we do when we run into that one asshole that just absolutely drives us nuts, that just nails on a chalkboard? You just can't stand them. Says, we all knew there was something we could do. So what were we going to do? You know, was there a principle? Is there a program? Is there a thought process? What is it? What do you guys do? Says, we asked our sponsor for guidance. I've asked many people in the 12-step fellowship, you know, help. What do I do? Like, this person is driving me absolutely insane. Says, we were probably assured with an amused smile, if we just kept coming back, we'd see that person get better. And that made sense to us. I don't know about you guys, but in first coming into, especially NA, for any 12-step fellowship, when somebody told me to keep coming back, I just cringed. Those little sayings drove me nuts. They said, you know, if I kept coming back and I kept working on my steps, kept working on myself, I shut my mouth and listened, then I may learn something and my thought process may change some. It really didn't make sense to me personally in the beginning, but it makes a lot of sense now. So when it says that that made sense to us, for me in the beginning, it didn't make any sense. Today, it definitely does. It says we believe the steps of NA, AA, CR, whatever you guys work, they're all so similar. It says when we work the steps in the lives of everyone, if they could work for us, they could possibly work for that horrible person too. We have to change our thought process and think, you know, we're all different. We all recover at different rates. We're all at different points in our recovery. Some are sicker than others. Let's just face it. And we're all there for the same reason. We're all there to begin our healing journey and to stay clean and to better ourselves daily. And, I have to remind myself that daily. Says times passed, and at some point we noticed that the person didn't seem as rude. They weren't as big of an asshole. They may still been one, but they're not nearly as bad as they used to be, or nearly as obnoxious. In fact, he or she may have become downright tolerable. We started to like them. What? Have you had that happen to you? Ran into somebody, met somebody for the first time, and you just thought they were the most obnoxious person in the world. And then the more you got to know them, the more you began to like them, and the more you began to understand them just by giving them a break and changing your thought process and becoming open-minded and willing and showing some, is it empathy, some understanding. These people, for me, became a little bit more tolerable, or at least I was able to practice the principles a little better and be more understanding. Says they even became likable. Says we got a pleasant jolt as we realized who had really gotten better right from the title. You just, wow, man, I am healing. I am getting better. My thought process is changing. And you start noticing it, is what this reading's talking about. When you actually have that aha moment where you're like, damn, this shit works. This is amazing. It says because we had kept coming back. It says because we had kept working the steps. Our perception, our thought process of this person had completely changed. Person who plagued us had become tolerable and likable because we developed some tolerance, that he or she had become likable because we developed the ability to love. When we start loving ourselves, when we start to learn to love ourselves better, and we start practicing and putting into footwork the principles and the 12 steps, everything changes. We start loving ourselves. It becomes easier to start loving and understanding other people. And that's what this is exactly what this reading is all about. It says, so who's really getting better? We do. We are the ones. We are getting better when we practice this daily. Practice not perfection, guys. Don't beat yourself up. Don't get me wrong. I still act out on character defects, and I will continue that act out on character defects. I am not perfect and I make mistakes, and it's a work in progress, but at least try, apply yourself. When somebody cuts you off in traffic, this is my worst character defect. Don't flip them out and call them an MFer like I do. Try to practice the pause, try to slow yourself down, try to just smile and wave and just kill them with kindness. That for me is really, really hard to do because sometimes I wish I was in a gigantic truck and I could just bash them off the road. Just being honest. I'm not perfect and I'm human. It just happens. But it says who it's really getting better. And it's us, guys. We are the ones healing. We are the ones getting better. We are gaining a whole new outlook on those around us, by gaining a new outlook on ourselves, by loving ourselves, by liking ourselves. It's just for today. As I get better, so will other people. Today, I will practice tolerance and try to love those I meet. That's one thing I love, really honestly, about any 12-step fellowship meeting I've ever gone into, whether it was CR, I've gone to AA, I've gone to NA, I've gone to CA, I've gone to many 12-step fellowships. I was always welcomed. Was always welcomed with open arms and love, and it's just really important to try to treat others as you would want to be treated yourself. We're all worth it. We're all there for the same reason. We're just all in different spots in our recovery, and that's completely okay. I have to practice this reading every single day when I go to work because I'm blessed to work in recovery today. And the men that I go to work and try to help every single day, it's that lived experience, guys. It's that very powerful tool in each and every one of our toolboxes of that lived experience. We have to remember, I have to try to put myself in others' shoes and remember, like, damn, I used to be that person. I can remember when I was there, during my journey, and show that love and compassion that this reading talks about. It's a good reading. Um, I'm glad I seen it today, and I'm glad I'm live. I'm glad you guys are all here commenting. Addie's out in the other room. We're getting ready to go to an Al-Anon meeting for those that are listening, ladies and gents alike. I'm sure she'll post it on our website, on the Dayton Strong Recovery page, on the group page. There's a really good meeting getting ready to start here in about less than 15 minutes, 8 o'clock Eastern. It's about 7:46 here right now. So 15 minutes or less, the meeting starts. If you guys want to catch a good meeting, it's an open meeting. Anyone and everyone is welcome. There are people that are in recovery in that meeting with addiction issues and struggles. So you all are welcome. There she goes. It's already posted. To join the meeting, if you guys don't have anything else to do, tune in tomorrow night, 8 o'clock Eastern. Addie and I will be here for the questions. You guys know we are rated R for recovery. You can ask us anything and everything, and more likely, you're going to get a laugh out of it because you guys all know how I am. I'm really honest. I can be brutally honest, butt naked honest. It's going to be a lot of fun, guys. Great. A lot of people are going to be there. It's going to be fun. I'm looking forward to it. I hope you guys all have a good night. Participate in your recovery. Stay positive, guys. We love each and every one of you guys. Addie and I want to thank everyone for all your guys' support. You guys are awesome. You're all badass recovery warriors. We'll see you guys tomorrow night. We love you. We'll talk to you later.